When I was younger, I like to dance. And sometimes I cut the rules and I said, can we dance like a tree or and they said, tree? You see tree to dance? I said, yes. And they said, they think I am crazy. They said in Wolof, dofbi. But they like how I dance and they come all time to say me, dofbi, come to dance with us.
Growing up in Senegal, Germaine Acogny always knew she wanted to dance and teach dance. But in the 1940s and 50s, there were no dance schools in Africa. To see this then was impossible.
My teacher said you can be a sport teacher, and I go to France. I was in a school for sport teacher, but I discovered dance, classic, European dance, and I was not so good in. They said the teacher have flat feet and big popo. And I said, bon, and I beginning to feel I am different than European. And and it was very hard to take classic. But it was good confrontation between classic and me.
She moved back to Senegal, bringing with her a new understanding of European techniques.
Well, Germaine, as you probably know, she's considered as the mother of contemporary African dance. And why? When she started to think about transforming the traditional African dances into something new. It was at the time when nobody else was thinking about it. And this technique helps the young African dancers also to find their own style, their own way of expressing themselves.
In the 1990s, Germaine and Helmut founded L'Ecole de Sables, or the school in the sand.
For the next 10 weeks, this group of 24 dancers will eat, sleep and breathe dance. They've come from all across Africa to take part in this special training programme, with classes every day and on-site accommodation.
Really, it's a lot of determination, pushing and sometimes giving up, and then back to your head you're like, oh, I traveled miles and miles to come here, so I need to push. And secondly, it's fun because we are different, like we all know different things, and sometimes you get to approach someone like, hey, you know Zumba, let's go, and you have fun. So, and the other thing is it's challenging, really challenging, because new teachers, new styles, new life, everything is new water, new food. It's fun, but a little bit challenging.
The school's artistic director is Germaine's son, Patrick. As well as teaching and choreographing, his role is all about educating students on contemporary dance in Africa.
It's one question that my students ask me all the time, you know, what is contemporary African dance, or what is African contemporary dance, which is the way I want to use it, African contemporary dance. Well, it's really, for me, getting inspiration, experience from Africa. African contemporary dance is about questioning the world, questioning our values, questioning our tradition, and have a unique perspective.
These dancers are only at the start of their journey with the school in the sand. They will return for 10-week training sessions for 2 more years. They will learn about choreography, interpretation, and improvisation.
It's more of doing something but we had to put that or to fuse that into our own styles that we do. So it's more of giving us the opportunity through Acogny technique they've been teaching us to use it in our style, and we develop something which is new, which I think it's more developmental and good for our dancer.
The school also offers residency programs and has 2 dance troupes, one male and one female. And Germaine? At the age of 74, she's still dancing. She has 2 solo shows coming up in the UK next week. Germaine told me her greatest legacy is her 2 children, who she raised on her own here in Senegal. But she's also the mother of contemporary African dance, so every student who dances here, who learns this technique, is also part of her legacy. Miranda Atty, TRT World, Toubab Diallo, Senegal.